It's been a while. I know some of you guys are very excited for version 1.5, and you know, I'm also excited as well. And I figure since it's been like quite a while, I might as well actually get like a proper update on version 1.5, or like how's it going. So far, we got the actual mechanics working for Knuckles, as you can see. It's definitely Knuckles. As you can see, he's just knuckling around. What does that even mean? And of course, we also got Metal Sonic. Now, Metal Sonic is actually kind of an important role, at least in this video, not in the actual update. And I'll get down to that right away. So in this update, Knuckles would have this remote over here, which allows you to control Metal Sonic. And yes, he's gonna be controlled like this, because I said so. Now, there's a few functions over here and stuff like that. You know, you can actually make him jump, you can ping him, which, you know, shows this icon, and yeah, you'll be able to find him easily. And of course, you can also make him automatically follow you, so that way you don't have to like constantly tell this guy where to go. Now, the only issue that I have right now is that I genuinely don't know how I'm going to implement him, because here's the thing, the idea I have for Knuckles' levels and all that stuff is that they're supposed to be like entirely combat based, and well, I mean, I don't think I need to explain why I thought of that idea. I mean, you know, look at this guy's idol. I mean, seriously. Is he not born to have combat-based levels? But yeah, that's basically what the whole idea I have for Knuckles. And Metal Sonic, funny enough, originally in the lore, he was supposed to just already be dead. But there was like a good few people in the server that actually really wanted to see more of Metal Sonic. I guess Metal Sonic is a lot popular than I give credit, which, you know, I understand it. You know, he's definitely an interesting rival to Sonic, but I'm gonna be honest, it's really hard to implement this guy, because he kind of feels like a nuisance. And I know that's mean, because, you know, he's technically blind and, you know, shiver me timbers and stuff, but it's really hard to kind of, like, implement him into this game, mainly because his mechanics, like, interfere so much with, like, you know, the idea I have for Knuckles. Like, it really overlaps a lot. Like, here's the thing. I do have, like, a lot of concepts for this. Like, I have a lot of ideas, don't get me wrong. So I thought of this idea that there's gonna be, like, some platforms and areas where only Metal Sonic will be able to, you know, get past. And, you know, if you try with Knuckles, he just dies. So, that's basically the idea I have for Metal Sonic, you know? You would basically go to the metal camera, and of course, you know, it's completely broken. And that's basically the idea of the mechanic that I was, you know, going for. But I'm gonna be honest, this kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest, it kind of just defeats like the whole purpose, and I feel like it might actually overlap certain ideas that I might have for Knuckles, and it'll just make this guy feel like a nuisance, which I don't exactly want him to be a nuisance, because I actually do want him to actually, you know, be in this game and provide like somewhat of a usage, because, you know, he doesn't really get a chance to do anything. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Do you think he can do anything? No, he cannot. Okay? The only thing he can do is go cry in a corner and hold his plushie right over here. No, this is not going to be in the actual game, but this is basically a placeholder for like a feature that he has. But yeah, honestly, I have no idea whether or not I actually am going to continue like implementing him, or like trying to work on implementing him into the actual levels, because again, this kind of interferes with like so many ideas that I have for Knuckles. And I mean, to be fair, I can make like certain levels where you know, one part is going to be entirely combat based while the other one is going to be this bozo. But honestly, that was not the original plan. The original plan was to just have him dead already, because it's supposed to build suspense and like mystery. Like, why the hell is this guy here? Why is he dead? Why is he even here to begin with? I thought we were finding Sonic, not Metal Sonic. But yeah, I just figured I'd, you know, do a little bit of an update, because, you know, most people are actually like very curious like how version 1.5 is going. I did have to like halt the progress, mainly because my monitor kind of just like gave up, and along with my charger that just like for some reason decided to just melt. Thankfully, I got a new charger and a new monitor, along with like, you know, a hardware upgrade. Now it's using an SSD instead of HDD, which, you know, HDD kind of sucks, but at the cost of smaller storage. So at least it's faster. But yeah, I figured I'd just give it like a little bit of an update so that you guys, you know, can have something to chew on while I'm actually working on this game. Trust me, I really do not want to scrap this guy, okay? I really don't want to. I really want to make it work, but I'm having a lot of troubles, especially with level designs. Okay, amongst every single things about like game development itself, level design is actually really complicated. It really is a mess, and sometimes if you do not execute it properly, your game is gonna be shit. And I don't want this game to be shit, obviously. But I also want to make this clear, if I ever do actually scrap this guy, and you guys try to do like some sort of protest or something like that, keep in mind, I already have the story written. I already got everything written, okay? All that is left is to adapt it into, you know, the actual game. So don't try to change anything, okay? Otherwise, it's just going to complicate things, and honestly, you're not in control. I am. Cry about it. Oh, and another thing, thank you guys so much for 1 million visits on Inocs. I swear, it's so hard to comprehend that there's 1 million people that played Inocs. I know that it's not exactly like 1 million people that actually play it, but yeah, it's honestly been insane. Like, the actual feedback for it has been like so great and so positive. I don't know, because I feel like the rework that I made just seemed like, you know, not worth anyone's time. Like, after all, like, the game was like in works for like, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's now gonna be like 3 years since I've been working on this thing, maybe even 2. I can't remember. No, but I really appreciate like all the positive feedback and everything that you guys actually have been giving, because honestly, I'm so relieved that you guys actually do want to see more of this, and you know, it actually motivates me to actually continue, because you know, I actually do have I do actually have like a lot of fun while making it. Okay, I do have a lot of fun, and I really like the story that I've made. Do I think it's better than Sonic the XC? I know it sounds egotistical, but yes. And trust me, we got a long ride. I know for a fact you guys actually want me to, like, I don't know, drop like some sort of release date, but I'm not gonna do that, mainly because I have a bad history of not keeping promises when it comes to release dates. As, after all, game development is very unpredictable, and I don't want to put pressure on me because I'm a solo dev, and I also don't want to put pressures on like everyone else, okay? I do want to add like other things to it, but it is definitely going to take a while, so unfortunately do not expect the update to come out this year. Just saying, okay? There's a good chance maybe it'll come out next year, or maybe like actually this year, but I'm just not sure. Again, game development takes forever, I'm a solo dev, and yeah. I mean, if we're gonna be completely honest, the whole like rework that I made took like 1 year to make. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to yap about. Just give you guys a little bit of an update about version 1.5, and well, I'll see you guys later. Technically, you could consider this as a devlog, but I wouldn't really, you know, call it a devlog. It's more just like showing what I've really, you know, made so far. If we're going for like, you know, actual levels, I've only made 1. And it's only the start of Knuckles' level. Everything else is still in work in progress. So yeah. Also, you guys like the placeholder test place that I made? Yeah. But I will say I am planning to make like an April Fool's update. When am I gonna make that? I don't know. But yeah. But however, don't be, you know, too happy like, oh, we're gonna have an April Fool's update, yay, so many jokes! There's a good chance I might not even make it. Not because I don't like April Fools or anything, I actually love April Fools. But sometimes I just can't. You know, I am a human being. I'd have to like take care for myself and stuff like that. And again, with a game that, you know, has like 1 million visits, it's definitely putting a lot of pressures on my shoulders. It's not that I'm like not grateful about like the support you guys have been giving. Like, I am super grateful. I'm so glad that you guys actually want to see more of like what I'm capable of making, you know, want to see more of like the stuff that I make. But again, it's still overwhelming, so yeah. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to yap about. I'm probably going to upload like more content to this channel, mainly because, you know, the main channel is kind of inactive and I don't want to really use it right now. And honestly, I feel more comfortable actually posting content in this channel specifically. It feels like there's more active subscribers and such. Yeah, sure, like the other channel has more subscribers, but this one has like more active ones. If you get what I mean. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say, so